It's that time again.
Yeah.
UFC is back.
Yeah.
We were on like a 2-week hiatus.
It felt like it.
And I think it was.
Yeah.
And we were going stir crazy.
I know.
So finally, we got an event this upcoming weekend.
Yes, we do.
And in fact, we have UFC events, I think, for the next like 8 Saturdays.
It's a good time to be alive. That's all I'm
Listen,
saying.
ride with us through this journey because we're going to drop some knowledge for you, white belts. UFC Fight
We
Night.
really call it knowledge. I mean, we're going to be giving them content to the best of our ability.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're hoping that they're casual fans and then it is knowledge.
Yeah.
But if you're hardcore,
Yeah.
like, please impart knowledge on us.
Yeah.
In the,
If you know nothing about the sport, you'll learn a little bit.
Yes.
If you know a lot about the sport,
Yes.
Well,
you're just getting 2 personalities here now.
Exactly.
And I think we're going to get some good debates going because
Obviously.
we talked a bit off camera about
Yeah.
this upcoming event
And
this
I'm heated.
Saturday. And me too. In our homeland of Canada,
Yeah.
on the East Coast in
Yeah.
Moncton. Main event
Okay.
is Anthony Lionheart Smith versus No Time Volkan Oezdemir.
Yeah.
Now, are you excited for this fight?
Raj, I'm hyped for the fight, mainly because of the fact that we haven't had an event in a couple weeks' time,
Yes.
right? So when you've been deprived of something for a little while and
Yes.
then someone gives it back to you, you're like, oh my god, I appreciate this so much. And that's the situation with the card this
Shout out to
weekend.
PFL, though, that put on an event last weekend. And they did a good job, and I enjoyed the
good?
event. It was
Yeah.
okay. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was
It
okay.
kept you- it
But
kept
shout
you
out to
afloat.
PFL and
Okay.
anybody that watches PFL.
Okay, a little off topic, but I guess we can rock with that.
Segue it back.
Yeah. So for the fight that's happening this weekend, Raj, yeah, I'm excited for it. We
Yes.
talked a bit off camera, and
Yes.
this is where our energy started to bubble up because
Yes.
we are on polar opposite sides of the spectrum in terms of what we think is going to happen in the
Yes.
main event fight.
Yes.
I'm telling you right off bat,
Okay.
that what's going to happen
Yes.
is Oezdemir is going to touch Lionheart Smith's chin,
Yep.
and Lionheart Smith is going to basically become Kitten
Yes.
Smith.
Wow.
Kitten
Wow,
Heart,
yeah.
Kitten Heart
Kitten
Smith.
Heart
There we go.
Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you thinking about that?
I'm
fight,
thinking
though?
the exact opposite as you just mentioned
Okay.
to the white belt.
Okay.
I think that Lionheart Smith is coming into his own.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is this guy's a true veteran. He's been fighting for over a decade now. I think he has over 40 fights, 40 MMA
Yeah,
fights.
he
And
does.
even in
Crazy.
the UFC alone, the guy has at least 10 fights.
Yeah.
I think his record since 2014 is like at 13 wins, 2 losses. So it's
Okay.
a really good record
Yeah.
that he, of late. Not to mention, he finally has that swagger and that confidence, and he's willing to take short notice fights like he wanted to do against Gustafsson as well. So he's willing to jump in there and show what he's got.
And that's what I respect, right? Like, usually you find these guys kind of playing a little too much politics these days.
Yes.
I like when people are just like, yo, give me a fight, I'm ready to go. And
Right.
he is definitely that type of fighter.
Right.
My issue, Raj, comes into the fact that we've made... This guy's a good fighter, so
Yes.
I don't want to pretend like Lionheart Smith is a good fighter.
Thank you.
But what has happened is he beat Mauricio Shogun Rua.
Yes.
He beat Rashad Evans before that.
Yes.
And off of beating those two MMA legends,
Yes.
100% for sure. Rashad
Right.
Evans, one of my favorite fighters
Yeah.
of all time,
Legend.
for sure. Off of beating those two legends, all of a sudden we're putting him up on this pedestal of like,
Right.
oh, this guy's a contender.
Right.
He beat two former champions who were past their prime.
Right.
And I think we're making a little bit too much of a success.
Listen, I'm going to use
recently in the
exactly
UFC.
what you said against you here.
Oh shit.
Because okay, on top of those, he does have a win over Andrew Sanchez in the
Okay.
3rd round. And Sanchez was a good fighter.
Okay, not familiar with him.
Hector Lombard in
Yes,
the 3rd round as
yes,
well.
okay.
So you know his cardio can last longer into the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking about 2 first-round knockout wins and getting some sort of hype.
Yeah.
Let's look at No Time here. The guy knocked out Jimmy.
Yeah.
He knocked out Misha Serkinov.
Yeah.
He went in that fight with Daniel Cormier
Yeah.
on all that hype because
Yeah.
he had 2 notable victories.
He did.
And he tapped
Yeah.
so quick
Yeah.
in the 2nd round, gassed. I get it, you are fighting the pound-for-pound best,
Yeah.
but he looked like a fish out of water, and that showed me that does he really have the heart to make it that 5-round or 3-round fight?
It's a solid point that you're making because obviously he looked like trash against Cormier. Right?
Yes.
Up until that point, he looked like he was unstoppable. He touches someone on the chin,
Right.
they're asleep. You know what I
Right.
mean? And all of a sudden, we saw him look not even mortal. He looked
Yeah.
like an infant playing with a grown up. You know what I mean?
And the hype leading into the fight was I'm going to put Cormier to sleep like I put everybody to sleep.
yeah.
Cormier on the sidelines giggling there.
Yeah.
And then Cormier just walks him down effortlessly.
Yeah.
And obviously Cormier has a way better chin than Lionheart. Lionheart's been put to sleep before and he's gotten rocked before.
That's true.
But I still think the longer that fight goes, and I'm talking long, I'm talking 3 minutes into the first round,
Yeah.
the more it favors Lionheart. So
Yeah.
if you are better and you are backing no time, maybe it's best to get him first round knockout.
I think no matter what happens in this fight, it's probably going to be a knockout.
Yes.
I look at the example you just gave and I say to myself, Cormier is the best fighter in the UFC right now based on the pound for pound rankings.
Right.
Especially because John Jones is not back, right?
Fair.
So we're talking about a different level of fighter. Yes, Oezdemir looked crap compared to him, but I still see Oezdemir here.
Right.
I see Anthony Lionheart Smith here.
Okay.
And I think on Saturday night we're going to find out that I was indeed right about.
You know what? Bettors probably agree with you too, because he's about a 1.5 to 1.
Slight favorite.
Slight favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So bettors may agree. I disagree. I think Lionheart gets it done. Anthony Smith shows why he deserves his spot at the top of the division.
Damn.
I'm excited for it. I know you're excited for it.
I'll have to come back and show you that who the true super fan is.
Who's eating humble pie? We'll tell you early next week. We'll see you soon.